Hey guys, back with some gym talk. We're going to talk about support today. Now, first I'm going to get out the way the regulars that go to the gym already consistently and has the motivation, and they're just killing it. You know, they're getting the gains, they're loving the progress, their strength's going up, everything's going well. I'm going to talk to you guys first because I am one of you guys. And something that I would like to say is, please don't forget that whilst you're in the gym, to be helpful when needed. I'm not saying, everyone and anyone just go over and start giving some advice. No. Talking about if you genuinely see someone who may not know what they're doing, who's having a difficult time, just try, maybe between your rest sets and whatever, to welcome them into the gym. If they're maybe finding it a bit difficult to put the weights on the bar or whatever it may be, please just help them out. Help them out. Remember, the gym is like, in my opinion, is a family. We're like a family, right? If you look at like pumping iron and all that, the environment was like family, brothers, sisters, whatever it may be, you're like family. So help each other out, because don't forget that at one point in time, you were like that. You were a beginner. You didn't know what to do. You walked in, maybe the gym was a bit intimidating for you, And now I'm going to talk about the newcomers. If you've just joined the gym, you walked in, maybe you don't know what's going on and whatever, don't be afraid to ask for help. Ask for some advice if you need it, and don't be intimidated when someone comes to you and tries to help, because they are trying to help. They're not trying to show off. They're not trying to intimidate you. I'll talk about an experience that I've had very recently with the New Year's resolutioners. January was a big wave of newcomers came in the gym. There was a young kid who started off his routine with deadlifts, which major props to him. He didn't know, because we have the Olympic platforms, and it's kind of hard to get the weights on the bar because of the material that the Olympic platforms are made of. And he was struggling a bit, and I was doing chest, and I just had a bit of rest time, and I walked over and I said, dude, there's an easier way. If you don't mind, I'll just show you. And showed him how to put it on and whatever. But you can see in his face that he was intimidated when I approached him, which is fine. I mean, I'm a big guy. I'm not the biggest guy, but I'm a big guy. I recognize that. I recognize that my face, I tend to have a really good resting bitch face going on. But, don't be intimidated. And at the same time, what I experienced regarding the January crowd, newcomers, was a lot of people, giving it all. Oh, well, these people are going to be here for only 2 weeks and whatever. I mean, yes, I joked about it and said, let's see how long they last and whatever. But when you start actually intimidating people to try and say, oh, well, you're using my equipment, or, sorry, this is not for you or whatever. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit, because someone may have found it hard to come into the gym and start a workout regime, and they don't need people being basically dickheads, plain and simple. So just support everyone around you. Again, I'm not saying to go majorly out of your way, but if you're resting for a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, there's no harm in just welcoming people into your gym and developing that bond, friendship, whatever. I walk in the gym and the regulars are there. I'm not saying I'll go and have an hour conversation with them and say, how's your kids and how's job and all that and whatever. You see each other, you give a little bit of a nod and a wink, or, whatever, acknowledgement. Then if you see them struggling, you go and help them out. Another example, which I was very, very, very happy about, is, and it was kind of a funny one, because I'm starting to do, I've done it previously. I love the training, so I've reverted back to it just because I wanted to change up a bit. I started doing some pause reps. There we go. Some pause reps, which is basically you bring the weight down to where you're stretched out, and just pause there for however many seconds it may be, and then you explode back up, trying to work that power and that strength and making that muscle work. And a bit of a funny story, I did the pause, and basically a guy turned around, saw the pause, and basically ran over to me, and I kind of looked and went, no, it's cool, and then pushed up. And when I wrecked it, I just looked up to him and said, I appreciate it, dude, but I was literally doing pause reps as part of the training and whatever. And we kind of had a little laugh about it. But at the same time, it was nice to know that if I did have a weight that I probably couldn't do, and, you know, I'm training on my own and whatever, I wasn't able to get that weight back up, there are people that would just come to you and help you out without even any kind of without any kind of without asking, which is very nice. So again, we're all in the gym to chase a goal. That goal be whatever it is: weight loss, weight gain, muscle gain, hypertrophy, whatever. There's thousands of goals, but we're all in there to chase one goal, and that is to better ourselves, to be better than we were yesterday, last week, last month, last year. We're there to better ourselves. So please support each other and be welcoming, and train hard, keep it live, and get that dirty pump, and welcome the newcomers.